Latest details on that brazen big money heist in New York's JFK airport. $1.2 million in cash taken from a secured container on a Swiss Air flight.
Former NYPD investigator Nick Casale says the real issue here is not the stolen loot.
The bottom line is not taking $1.2 million off the aircraft. It's a breach that somebody could have put a bomb into the aircraft.
As for the crooks, Nick Casale points out they almost always get caught because of greed and stupidity.
Someone gets pinched and talks. That's how most major crimes are solved.
George? Well, you can just feel that Nick Casale knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
A massive security breach at a giant airport, JFK, right here in New York. The bizarre sight of a man dripping wet walking across 2 runways. So where was all that security?
We tried to ask federal authorities, but no one at the TSA or Department of Homeland Security would be interviewed, saying they are working with investigators.
We need heads to roll. Now we have to turn around and hold government accountable.
Police are stunned that 8 professional robbers could swoop in on a passenger plane parked at an airport and make off with $50 million of diamonds in 5 minutes.
Sometimes the hound dog has to compliment the fox. Sometimes the detective has to tip his hat to the thieves.
Former NYPD investigator Nick Casale says the thieves may have had military training and almost certainly had inside help.
I think in the end, the good guys win on this one.
Headlines this morning that the Tsarnaev brothers were originally planning to attack on the 4th of July.
They may not have had the resources, as we've seen in other bomb attacks, but they knew how to make the bomb go boom.
Mr. Casale, if the bombs had been planted here of the kind that were used in the marathon, what would be the effect?
Probably more devastating than it was at Boston. Just look around the amount of the crowd here. And also there's a difference here. Everybody there was focused in one direction. Here people are just moving about. You probably have at least 1 score or 2 scores of casualties and twice that number wounded. In this crowd right now, mostly all tourists, milling around, looking up, not knowing where they are, it's an ideal setting. Nobody would pick it up.
Police found Johar Tsarnaev hiding in a boat in a backyard in Watertown, as seen in this extraordinary thermal video shot from a police helicopter. They then threw a series of stun grenades.
It's 175 decibels, but when it goes off next year, it sounds like a volcano.
This is the first Super Bowl since the Boston Marathon bombings, and of course, security is going to be super tight.
This is a tremendous challenge, both to the New Jersey State Police, the New Jersey side, and the New York side. Why is this such a big challenge? Because this is the metropolitan area. This is between 2 states. This is New York. New York is the terrorist dream target. What we're going to have to look for is what's the favorite target of terrorists. Not stadiums, transportation facilities. When we look back, 250 major attacks have occurred in the last 15 years at transportation hubs. The last 2 attacks in Russia were a train station and a bus.
A mom stopped for speeding in her minivan with 5 children inside keeps taking off on police.
Right there. That's his discharge. This was a horrible car stop by all participants. Where's the danger? Where's the danger? Who in that car presents a danger to him?
He says Montoya had no business trying to shoot out that tire.
Him shooting the tire of a vehicle moving away from him, the tire in the rear is exposed, about the size of a dollar bill. If he has the ability to shoot that tire, he should be on the Olympic team. I know it's New Mexico, but I don't think that officer was Wyatt Earp.
Is it ever proper for a cop to throw his right fist?
Let there be an investigation. Let the truth come out. There are 3 things you can't hide in life: the sun, the moon, and the truth.